Good morning, students. This is grade 7 Computer Science, chapter 4. Chapter name is Graphics and Sounds in QBasic. Last class, that means 2 video classes, we discussed basic concepts of QBasic. In this class, we will discuss some commands available in QBasic. Let me see. So many commands are available in QBasic. So what are all the agenda of this video classes? Select command, then color command, line command, then print command, then circle command, at last beep and sound command. This class we will discuss 3 commands. Okay, many commands are available in QBasic. Before we discuss about this commands, we will I will explain the important concept in QBasic. You know very well that QBasic is nothing but the programming language. Many programming languages we are using. Here a QBasic is one of the programming language. Okay, it has 2 modes. What are all? Text mode, graphics mode. You know what is the use of text mode? The text mode is used to display text on the computer screen. Graphics mode, it is used to display both text and graphics on the computer screen. Okay, you know very well in QBasic a program uses only the text mode by default. If we want to draw any graphics, so we have to switch, that means the text mode is changed into graphics mode. The text mode is changed into graphics mode. The next one is screen command. So many commands are available in QBasic. Here we will discuss only 3 commands. The first one is screen command. So this command is used to switch into different screen modes. So many screen modes are available in QBasic. So this command is used to switch into different screen modes. Okay, let me see. A syntax is given a screen mode. Here mode means that many modes are available. For example, screen 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 12, 13. Okay, here I explained. Here I have given the example screen 1. Okay, let me see various screen modes in QBasic. Here the screen 0 is used for text mode. The remaining screen modes are used for graphics mode with different pixels. I know you are having some doubt. What is meant by pixel? Here a computer screen is made up of a small dots, that is called pixel. Here the number of horizontal and vertical pixels are determining the resolution of the monitor. Okay, for example, in olden days you know that we used a television, but nowadays also we used a television. But what is the difference between this? That nowadays we are using high definition television. Okay, and smart TV also we are using. That when comparing the resolution, that means quality of the picture display will be different. In olden days, then picture quality will be low when comparing that nowadays. Okay, in high definition television, the quality of the picture display will be high. So if it is a higher resolution, that quality of the picture display also will be high. Okay, did you understand, student? So screen 0 is used for text mode. That remaining screen modes are used for graphics mode, but with different pixels we are using. And also I want to tell some information. Here the screen 0 command is used only for text mode. It supports only 16 colors. Then screen 1 and screen 1 command is used for medium resolution graphics mode. Then screen command is used for high resolution graphics mode. Screen 12 command is used for highest resolution graphics mode. Screen 30 we are using commonly, but it supports how many colors? 256 colors. Did you understand? I will explain with the help of the QBasic language. Let me see. Okay, student. So the QBasic language I have installed in my system. In okay, we will discuss with the help of the QBasic language. I will show you that how the screen modes are different. So CLS here. CLS is nothing but clear screen. If you want to clear your output screen, you have to use this command. Then here I am going to use a screen 1. So screen 1 graphics mode with pixel 320 into 200. Let me run. See here, the pixel will be different. Okay. The next one, here the screen 2 I am using. So what will happen? See, the screen 2, the pixel will be different. The next screen 12 I am using. So what will happen? With highest resolution, though the pixel will be different. The screen mode or with graphics mode with different pixels. Did you understand, student? Okay. The next one is color command. So color command is used to define the background and foreground color. Color command is used to define the background and foreground color. Suppose if you want to draw any lines for that, if you want to give any colors directly, you can't use the color names. Instead of using color name, color codes are available in QBasic. Okay, so color command is used to define the background and foreground colors. Okay, background and foreground colors. Okay, did you understand, student? First one, so syntax I have given color, then foreground and background. Here the foreground color is used for text and background we are giving background color to the given text. Example I have given color 2, 4. 2 is a foreground color, then 4 is a background color. I told no. For color names we can't use directly. Instead of that we will use color codes. Let me see. Here I used 16 color codes for the 16 color name. For example, for color black color we use the color code 0. For blue color we use the color code 1. For green color we use the color code 2. For red color we use the color code 4. For magenta color we use the color code 5. So like that we used many color codes for the color name. Okay, I will show to you. For example, if you want to display any text with some color, we will see how it will work. Okay, with the help of the QBasic language I will explain. See here, sorry student, I will explain. See, clear screen, then next one color. Here color 4 I am going to use. You know color 4 is which color code? Red color. Okay, I am going to print the text welcome onto the screen with red color. So what I am going to use here? N. At last I have given N. N is optional, no need to use, it is not necessary. If you are using a simple program, if you are writing simple program, no need to use N command. But complex program means we need N command. Okay, let me run. Now the text welcome is displayed in red color. See here, the text welcome is displayed on the screen in red color. Okay, one more example. For example, color 2, color code I am using 2. So 2 means what? It is green color. Shall we check? So what type of color that text welcome is printed on the screen? Green color. Is it clear, student? Okay. So the color command is used to define the foreground as well as background color. Sorry student, I have forgotten to give foreground and background color. For example, 2, 4 I am using. So 2 is a foreground color, 4 is a background color. The 2 is green color. The color code 2 is green color. Then color code 4 is red color. So what will happen here? Let me check. Go to run. Then start. Click the start. Here the welcome text is displayed on the screen in green color with the background red color. With background red color. Is it clear, student? Okay. The next one is line command. So what is the use of line command? So the line command is used to draw line between 2 points. Draw line between 2 points. Okay. Here the points are defined in XY format. The points are defined in XY format. What is the use of line command? So the line command is used to draw line between 2 points. Okay. Here the points are defined in XY format. See the syntax. With the help of the syntax you can understand. Line x1 comma y1 minus x2 comma y2 comma c br bf. I will explain what is the meaning for br bf. These are optional. So x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2. Here we have to mention the points if you want to draw the line. And also C is nothing but color. So in which color we have to draw line. In which color we are going to use to draw line. X1 and x2 are column coordinates. Y1 and y2 are row coordinates. Okay. Here x1 and y1 is the address of the starting point of the line. And x2 and y2 is the address of the ending point of the line. C is nothing but color code. Here we can use any color code. Then B is nothing but box. That means empty rectangle box. To draw empty rectangle box, we have to use the letter B. If you want to draw filled rectangle box, we have to use BF. Okay. I will explain with the help of the Q basic language. Is it clear, student? Let me see. See here. Now I am going to draw line. Okay. For that I am going to erase all those things. Now I am going to type. For that you have to use screen command. So screen commands are used for graphics mode with different pixels. Okay, screen 9 I used. Then a line. Next here I am going to mention the line 40 comma 12. Then minus 80 comma 80. Minus 80 comma 80. Okay, let me check. Then color code also you have to use. Then in which color you are going to use for drawing the line. For drawing a line. Okay. Here I am going to use 4. Okay. Now let me check. At last I am going to use N command. What type of output we will get. See here. You know color code 4 is red color. Here I draw a line using with the red color. Here the line is displayed on the screen with red color. Okay. Red color line is displayed on the screen. Okay. The next one more example I am going to use. For example, green color. If you want to draw a line green color using green color. So you have to use the color code 2. We will check what type of output we will get. See here. Here green color line is drawn, displayed on the screen. Okay. The next one is if you want to draw any rectangle, empty rectangle box, you have to use the letter B. Let me check. See here, empty rectangle box. Okay. The next filled rectangle box if you want to draw. You have to use BF. Instead of B, you have to write BF. So we will check. Start. Here the filled rectangle box is displayed on the screen. Okay. The next one. If you want to draw vertical line or horizontal line, what you have to do? Here, if you want to draw a vertical line, here the column coordinates should be same. The column coordinates should be same. I will show to you. See here, I am going to draw a vertical line here 10, 50. Here also I am going to use 10. Then here the row coordinates will not be same. It will be different because you are going to draw only vertical line, no? So the column coordinates will be same. Let me check. You know, here 10 is a column coordinates, then 50, 100 is a row coordinates. We will check. See here, that vertical line is displayed on the screen with which color? Green color. Because I use the color code is what? 2. Okay. If you want to draw horizontal line, what you have to do? The row coordinates will be same. 100, 200. Here 20, 200. I am going to use 20, 200. Okay. Some other color code also we can use. We will try. So which color code we can use? Okay. I am going to choose the color code 6. It is for yellow color. Okay. Let me check. I am going to draw that horizontal line, that is yellow color. So we will use some other color code, that is 7 I am going to use. 7, the color code 7 is for white color. See here, white color. So the horizontal line is displayed on the screen with white color. Okay. So what are all the concepts we have seen today in lesson 4? That means commands in QBasic. So how many commands we discussed? 3 commands. First one is a select command. Then second one is line command. Then third one is color commands. Okay. So the next concept is book back exercise of lesson 3. Okay. Here the lesson 3 is what? That means advanced features of Microsoft Excel. Advanced features of Microsoft Excel. Okay. Tick the correct answer, then fill ups, match, and some more exercise also we are going to discuss. Advanced features of Microsoft Excel. The first Roman is choose the correct answer. The first Roman is what? Choose the correct answer. A first question. Which of these arranges the data in a list in a particular order? You know, if you want to arrange the data either in ascending order or in descending order, you have to choose the sorting feature. Okay? Sorting. The option A is correct. Second question. Which option in the sort and filter group of the data tab removes all the filters from the list? Once you set the filter option to the particular data or all the data, if you want to remove the filter option, again you have to click the filter option. So the second question, option B, is correct. Third question, which of these is used when a comparison among individual items is to be shown? So here 3 options are given: column chart, line chart, bar chart. So which one is best? Here the bar chart is best when a comparison among individual item is to be shown. Okay. So option C is correct for third question. Fourth one, which of this allows you to apply formatting to cells by a specifying particular condition? So which option is correct? Option A, advanced. Option B, conditional formatting. Option C, formatting. So option B is correct. So conditional formatting allows you to apply a formatting to cells by a specifying particular condition. Then fifth question, which option under the file tab would you choose to print your Excel worksheet? So under the file tab, many options are available. So here, which option you have to use to print your Excel worksheet? Print option. So option A is correct. The next one is filling the blanks. So in filling the blanks, the first question, you click on the dash tab to access sort and filter option. So here the answer is data tab. Here the answer is data tab. Okay. Did you understand, student? The next one is the dash feature is used to sort data in an ascending or a descending order. So which feature you have to use? Sort feature. That is sorting feature you have to use to arrange the data either in ascending or descending order. Then for third one, dash allows you to do an easy comparison of data at different points. So the dash allows here column chart or bar chart, both are used for comparison of data at different points, but which one is best? Bar chart is best. Okay, so see here, it bar chart only answer. The next one, when scientific data or share market statistics is to be plotted, dash chart type is used. So many chart types are available: bar chart, column chart, XY or scatter chart, bubble chart, donut chart, so radar chart. But here, scientific data, we are using which type of chart? Star chart. Okay. Which type of chart? Star chart. Is it clear, student? So for fourth question, answer is star. The next one is match. Here 4 questions are given: filter, conditional formatting, sort, advanced filter. Here, to arrange the data in specific order, to set more than one criterion, to hide unwanted data, to format cells according to specified conditions. Okay. For first question, filter. Filter, for what purpose we are using filter? To hide the unwanted data. To hide the unwanted data. Next one is conditional formatting. It allows you to apply the formatting. It allows you to apply the formatting to cells by specifying a particular conditions. So for conditional formatting, which option you have to choose? To format the cells according to specified conditions. Okay. The next one is sort. No need to tell about this sort feature. What is the use of this sort feature? To arrange the data in specific order, either in ascending or in descending order. To arrange the data in specific order. Is it clear, student? The next fourth one, advanced filter. So the advanced filter, to set the more than one criterion, we will use this advanced filter. Is it clear, student? To set the more than one criterion, we will use this advanced filter. The next, identify the icons of charts. Here the chart icons are given. We have to identify. So the first one is line chart. So the first one is what? Line chart. Is it clear, student? So the first icon is what? Line chart. Then second one, XYR scatter chart. XYR scatter chart. XYR scatter chart. Okay. The second one is XYR scatter chart. Then third one is whether it is a column chart or bar chart. Column chart. It is a column chart. Okay. So the third one is what? Column chart. At last icon. What is the icon? Chart icon type. This is pie chart. This is what? Pie chart. Okay. Then at last Roman, which tab should be clicked to do this? Which tab should be clicked to do this? Okay. Here we have to select the tab. To print a worksheet, which tab you have to choose? File tab. To print a worksheet, which tab you have to use? File tab. Okay. The next, to change a chart type, which tab you have to choose? Design tab. Okay. As soon as you insert a chart in an Excel sheet, The three tabs will be displayed on the top of the screen. Design tab, layout tab, format tab. Here the design tab is used to change the chart type. Okay. The next, to apply the advanced filter. To apply the advanced filter, which tab you have to choose? Data tab. To apply the advanced filter, you have to choose data tab. The next one, to create a chart for a given data. To create a chart for a given data, you have to use insert tab. You have to use insert tab. While I am taking class, I have explained all those things. In which tab you have to choose for creating a chart for a given data, for applying the advanced filter, for changing the chart type. Everything I explained in lesson 3. Once again, if you are having any doubt, go through that lesson. Then you will get some idea. Next, to sort a given column. To sort a given column, which tab you have to choose? Data tab. Which tab you have to choose? Data tab. At last question, to apply conditional formatting. To apply conditional formatting, which tab you have to choose? Home tab. Which tab you have to choose? Home tab. Don't forget, student. So, to apply the conditional formatting, which tab you have to choose? Home tab. Is it clear, student? So, what are all the concepts we have seen today? Chapter 4, 3 commands we discussed, that is screen command, then color command, then line command. Screen command, then color command and line command. And chapter 3, a book exercise we discussed. Chapter 3, we discussed book exercises. I hope you understood my class. You are having any doubts, we will discuss in our next class. Okay, student. So, chapter 4 remaining chapter 4, the remaining topics we will see in next class. Thank you, student.